Welcome everyone to another gaming session of Assorted Meeples, and we are breaking out the classic Settlers of Catan. Now, if you don't know how to play this, you need a better group of friends. I think that about covers it. Today we have Phil, who cannot roll... Well, I guess you could roll endless threes with these dice, but they won't be as helpful. We have Braden, who will somehow get 3 towns around 1 square and turn that into a victory, which is aggravating. We have St. Christopher the Returned, no longer dead. And me.
Hold on.
Because everyone obviously knows who I am.
That guy with the face.
Yeah, that face.
One.
With the beard.
Are we going live? I can't tell.
I don't...
Can you throw it up?
Yeah,
You did good.
You did good.
Is it going?
Yes, we're live.
Okay.
So it's not a whiskey
Chat,
introduction.
please let us know if you can't hear us or can hear us.
Good help is hard to find, chat.
I'm sorry.
It truly is.
It's my fault.
I blame the schools.
I mean, I didn't particularly like
Well,
our
you'd have to
schools,
blame
so I'm
only
okay
one
with that.
school, not because 3 of us have gone to the same school.
That makes it easier.
Ooh, that does blame the schools.
Yup. Way to go, Bellplane. This is what you produced.
Proud of yourself?
Yes, but not for that reason.
Oh no, that was to Bell Played, not to you. Although
Don't
I
poke
understand the confusion.
Oh. Well, I'm assuming we're recording to someone yells, "Ha, we wasted our time and our lives." So
I mean, I can see us. I'm watching the stream. I just don't know if we have audio because that will make the audio over there very angry if I turn up this phone.
Yes, it will.
okay. Do we have anyone in the chat who's confirmed then?
Chat has been
Welcome to Super Amateur
conspicuously silent. So we're gonna bust out the chat prod.
Hour. Oh, do we need a question for this or?
All right, folks.
Oh, this isn't so much we need a question for this. This is more of a I am prodding to see if
Oh, there we are.
Okay. Yep. Never mind.
yeah I can see us. We're live. The video's good.
Oh, there we are. Okay. Yeah.
Nope.
And apparently the audio's good too, so put the kibosh on that, good sir.
Well, I'm going to assume the great introduction wasn't missed then.
Nope.
Oh. Okay, now, we know we never let Phil touch the cards, which are there, because it's Phil, and we don't need his stupid luck poisoning them. And we don't let Phil touch the tiles, so I assume... No, not to Phil, no. Chris, stop it. St. Christopher, stop it.
Your lordship, I must advise against this course of action.
I will stop calling you your excellency. Have you come back from the dead just to taunt us?
Good. Chat has confirmed they can hear us. We're
Okay.
good. Thank you, chat. We love you.
Yes.
We do. And Phil is not allowed to touch the tiles or the numbers because, well, we've all seen what happens there. We do not need a Phil board during our first televised game of Settlers.
But why not?
So, St. Christopher, if you need Braden to reach for you because, you know...
Bad shoulder and all.
Yeah.
I got you, fam.
I mean, T-Rex and bad shoulder, that is not great for the reach.
Bravo.
All right, now keep it on that screen, Phil.
Yeah, keep
Quit
it on the
dicking
board.
around with it.
No, I got that reaction, that look at Shane. That was priceless.
Cool.
Reveal.
Let's see what we got.
Alright, I'm going to... Sorry, chat.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
still
going to have
getting
to...
There you go.
Thank
Maybe-
you.
Yep. Ooh, stone.
Feel.
Good mixture so far.
No, where did our friends go? The screens. They
Just
gone.
keep setting up the board. They
No,
have to figure out
well,
the text stuff.
once we get it set up, I'll go back
Those
to
are in the
the-
corner, and by the 2-for-1
Or-
wheat.
You could also move the top right screen to the bottom right, and I think we'd be fine. Because there's more corner to work with.
I mean, they don't need to see the ocean. They know what.
Yeah, that's why I said if he moves the top
like
right
that,
screen to
from
the
the
bottom
inside
right,
out.
I think we can make it
St.
work.
Christopher going with the spiral.
Very nice, very nice.
See, Phil, do you see what a balanced board this looks like so far? I mean, not that I praised Chris. He is going to muck it up with the interior, but...
Chad is hyped for Catan, by the way.
Catan's just amazing. It just, yeah.
It doesn't...
See, if that was Phil, that would have been another wheat.
Chad is also now concerned about knowing what the ocean is.
it's a wet place that we fished out years ago, so it no longer has the resources to sustain these bickering kingdoms.
It's full of plastic.
So much plastic. Non-recyclable.
Maximum over plastic.
This is going well so far.
Oh, and we can actually see the numbers. This is really nice.
Oh, good.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Props
the good
props to
camera.
the people who actually handled the cameras.
Brady did a lovely job setting up.
And chat, can't have a 6 there. Chat, you should know we have a tradition. Pay attention to the 12 and 2s. You will be stunned how often they actually come into play.
And ruin my life.
They always work out for Braden somehow, which is kind of
They also
aggravating.
have a strange tendency to work out for Chris, which is equally infuriating.
It's funny.
Let's
Don't
see,
say
any
anything.
obvious things? Both 8s are on
infuriating.
brick. Do we want to change that up?
Yes, we
Yes, we do.
Well, should we...
Move it with the 3 on the stone.
Oh, that's good. Put in the corner there. I could deal with that. Alrighty.
That puts a 6 and an 8 on stone. Are we?
Well, sometimes that happens.
That's
You just don't want the
you're
same
gonna have to
one.
deal.
Yeah. But that is actually a very balanced board.
Actually, move the 6 and the 10 around. That way we've got a red on each
No,
No,
Sure.
you don't
Nah.
need that.
That doesn't
That's
need to
just
have it.
fixing a board at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good with how we've got it.
Well, dice roll. That's actually a pretty good board. Whoever even picks last should still have a good spot left.
Feel where are our baby windows?
Baby windows. You mean those baby windows?
The ones that I can't see on the street. There you go. Can you move the top left one up and the top right one down to the bottom?
Sorry, chat. Get used to this. There, maybe.
So
That's pretty good. We can work with that, and then
for chat at home, there were 2 basic rules here
Yeah.
that aren't rules so much
They're
as
looking
it's
nice
just gonna
now.
happen. The 12s and 2s are coming to play
Alright,
an
so-
infuriating amount of time.
I'm probably placing first.
Case in point, you bastard. And if Shane has more than 8 cards, he will roll 7 every single time.
9. You do not go first.
Well, he has a 12, so we know how this is going.
Well, I've yet to roll. Oh, I got a 10 though. That's still pretty good.
That is insufficient to the task.
All right, Braden. Place your stuff.
All right, where do I want to set up
I
shop
shouldn't
on
even
this
be looking at
lovely,
that
lovely
board. It'll be
board?
full.
Normally, I don't bother looking because I never place first. So
You
It'll
actually,
work out for Braden because he's Braden.
you actually
Yes,
have a
this is
really
true.
good board to place first on.
I kind of do, and I kind of don't.
The only reason you're bitching is you don't get to lay 2 right away.
Look,
It's a good board. You will have something in the
Not good enough for him. Remember, he takes his wine chilled.
look. I need to prepare for all of the salt that will inevitably come when Phil pulls some sort of bullshit.
So,
Right?
Phil, remember the last time where you created a pissing contest with both me and Braden before the game? Do you remember how that worked out for you?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, I was going to say, what did we learn? But apparently.
Literal nothing.
Depends on what's
Well,
left
I think
when
that
it gets
this is
around to
probably
me.
the place to go.
Yeah.
It's kind of the prime spot on the board from what I can see.
You're adopted.
Your face is adopted. We're gonna go this way, even though I know I'm probably just gonna get cut off.
The first road's always irritating because you know no matter which direction you point it, it's not.
You're just boned. You're 100% boned.
Chris, good spot, and he will get to get the freaking 12. Okay.
Yeah, so Braden is green, Chris is playing as blue, Shane is white, and I am brown.
What color?
Brown.
Like?
I am the shitty empire.
So to give my thoughts to chat, I see a couple of spots I really like. Although
Right, I should actually probably start
arguably,
looking.
the strongest
probably
spot
should.
left is the one that is going to immediately piss off Braden.
Oh, yes. I like that.
And I don't generally like starting a pissing contest that early, but
It makes me
That
win.
might be the best spot.
I mean, I'll understand because, you know, this is a case where I had to play first, so somebody's invariably going to step on my toes. It's the one where I place third or fourth, and then Phil decides that he wants to
Burn the
start
world
multiple pissing contests with his second placement.
No, I hear
What
you.
you trying to say?
You like to pee.
You're evil. You're evil, Phil. There's not even a good Phil. It's just evil Phil and Phil.
And feel,
Feel, too.
as Chad is quick to adopt.
Yes.
Thank you, Chad.
You know, we've even started doing that in our private messages to each other when we want something. We just put PHEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEEE
Sorry, Brayden. I don't like starting pissing contests with you because these inevitably get out of control and we utterly destroy each other, but I really do think right there is the best placement out of what I'm seeing.
It makes me sad, but you didn't build your road toward me, so I'm willing to let that ride.
I mean, I'm not trying to piss you off, though admittedly I might have missed an opportunity for a great dick move there.
Translation, they have the Berlin Wall going right now, and they're both writing graffiti on it.
That's about how this normally goes for about the first turn of the game before somebody invariably does something.
And since Phil goes fourth, he gets to place 2 of them. It kind of angers me. See, Phil, G knows how when the board is not a Phil board, there are so many good spots you actually have to make decisions now.
No, I have to make decisions on what the fuck I'm leaving out. Kids are not watching right at this moment, so...
That's what you think.
No, Heather said they're not on yet, so...
Okay.
I mean, even if they were, that's not going to stop me from swearing. That's just how this is going to go.
True enough. Fair enough.
Besides, if you want your kids to grow up to be pirates, they have to get used to bad language.
Hook 'em young.
Exactly.
Nice pun.
It's a horrible
Thank
pun.
you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I was kind of proud of that.
Yar.
Dope.
Okay, Phil. You have your run of the board.
I wish I had something I could work with. This is
There's
like-
lots of places to work
spots.
with.
You could start off
You
the
have, like-
road.
You have this beautiful swath here that's just untouched country. You have nothing to work with. Everything sucks. I'm Phil.
I mean, you control the hell out of a bunch of people with a great spot and grab another great spot. It's aggravating.
He gets to basically
options.
pull a Phil going forth.
We left you half a board untouched.
Should make the old Lord infuriating when he boxes somebody in just to be himself.
Yeah, right. Okay, I already figured that was one of the places you were going.
If he didn't, I would.
I mean,
It's
I
a
wouldn't
good
blame
spot,
you.
yeah.
It was a solid spot. I even considered it. You're choosing to be a dildy.
I mean,
Okay then.
we all saw that coming.
I know.
The only surprise was he didn't move one over to cut you off even more.
No, he actually made it worse because he's 3 away from both of us.
Which means neither of you
He
can
decided
go
he
that
wanted to
way.
be maximum dildy.
Ah, so that's the game we're playing.
Yes.
Cutthroat it is.
Yeah, who saw that coming? Fuck you.
Well, which one did you
Wait.
place last? So which cards do you want?
He gets wheat, sheeple, and
Actually,
he
I-
went fourth, so he can choose which one. to put down last.
wheat, sheeple, and brickle.
Or he can take the 2 stone and wood if he wants.
Chad is pleased with your stone deposit pick. Jury's still out on the second pick.
Yeah,
It's
we're gonna-
Phil. He's going to troll us. It's what he does.
I thought he would take those 3.
Alrighty. So are we first clockwise now, huh?
Chat, do you like our new window setup where you can see the board nicely and all of us at the same time?
It is a good system. I actually like it a bit better.
I thought the
Regardless.
PIP was going to be something that would help out in the long run.
I think it's just easier on everybody. That way, cameraman's only having to toggle views between games.
view spots I like.
And that actually will eventually free up fourth camera to have a view for everybody. Or if we need a... Yeah, it'll have to be that, because either that or I'll have to get another camera and cam link that can actually see
we're
what we're
splitting
doing.
stuff up. There are not going to be many open road options once we get going.
Yeah,
No.
Phil kind of
Wow.
screwed the pooch with that second one super hard.
There's still going to be some really good picks left for you there, Chris.
Oh, I know. I've already got 2 in mind.
Yeah, I see 2 really great
Yeah.
spots, so I'm guessing I know the ones.
I'm not even bothering to look.
I was going to say, I already got a feeling this is going to be a pretty salty game.
Yeah, because you decided to ruin everything with your second placement.
Digging in a coma.
Trouble with doubling up on a bunch of numbers early is if they come up, you're great. If they're
They're
the 2
not.
who don't,
You're just
you have that
screwed.
game where I sat here for 10 rounds and didn't get a single freaking resource. At that point, it
I
doesn't
am actually
matter.
very worried about my brick on the 3. That's going to be a little rough for that.
Chad is pleased with our arrangement as well, at least thus far.
Though in retrospect, I'm realizing this was more of a fill board because we have 11s on
Yeah.
both sheep and 9s on both wheat, so that's our fault. We should have done a better job.
Nope, we're good.
You even touched... We let him unpack the box.
We did do that.
We shouldn't have let him unpack the box.
There are rules, and we failed.
Damn it. That's on
He
us.
touched the cards, too.
Why? Why did we allow that?
I blame the schools.
Again, it's just one school.
You know what? I went to Cornell. I'm willing to lump some portion of Co in there, too. Not all of it, just the art portion.
Ow! Ow! We'll say, Christopher, you were up.
Chad agrees with your notes that the camera switching was a little distracting, but that's how we learn.
Yep, sorry. I will
Or do I dick with
slow
you?
down the chat. Or the...
Oh no, for last week. That
Or do
was
I dick
that
with
was
Phil
Chat
Seward?
giving me critique, and I'm letting them know. Chris was good enough to point that out as well, so it is good that multiple people are agreeing.
Keep the
on that.
notes coming. We appreciate
We
it.
like notes.
Yeah. Amateur hour.
I have to.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, that was the other spot I was looking at.
I
Very
need wood.
Okay. Well,
So you get 2 wood and a wheat.
This is gonna get rough.
Yeah.
yes, it is.
Ugly board.
I hate everything.
Shane, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. We
Looking
didn't
at
read
it right
much
now,
from it,
you're
did we?
No,
probably in the
you
best
didn't.
position.
I hate literally.
A lot's going to depend on where Braden puts his last house, but
Yeah.
You may have to do 2 resources.
it feels like it was a rough board, so I'm just trying to carve off a little piece and hope those numbers come up.
Yeah,
If that eight
I
hits,
am
you're
not
in a
taking the
monopoly.
Hosetown bus on brick. That's
Oh,
not
for the love
happening.
of... Why, dude? Why?
Because there's nowhere in the center of the board where I can get brick on a reasonable number.
I would have traded you.
I believe you,
He even tried to hide the smirk.
but let's say for a moment that you have a history. And I'm going to leave it at that.
So, since it's on the board, chat, you could not see me doubling over laughing.
They
trying
can,
not
though,
to
because the
publish
little
yet.
window is there for
Yeah,
them.
they can
They're-
see
they've
all
got
of
us
it.
all.
Good.
They've got us all laughing
God.
right now.
Oh.
So I'm going to go this way.
I appreciate that little bit of
This is...
olive branch.
You were
I
willing
see
to
what you're
compromise
doing.
with me. I'm going to compromise with you a little
So
bit.
you get a sheep and a brick.
Yep.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that would have been a
I
good spot.
did not
That
ask.
would've been a
Does
good
anybody
call.
need a builder card?
Yeah.
I like
Okay.
having them.
I tend to always mix up whether how many stone and wheat I need in a city.
I'm
otherwise.
sorry, that was my bad.
See, yet another reason why we can't let him open the box.
I mean, we can let him open the box. He just then needs to step away with hands up, like he's been swatted.
Keep your hands where we can see them.
Alrighty then.
Start us off there,
Bring it
dog.
in.
Now
Roll
I have
your
a decent
dice.
range of numbers.
We do indeed. All right. Well, let's see what we got then.
And chat, we will try to keep these on the board. As it gets messier, we may have to roll the dice off camera. It just kind of depends.
It just kind of happens. So,
8.
Ooh,
Ooh,
bricks!
Bricks are
Value!
And Phil gets stone.
I'm perfectly okay with that situation.
Well,
I mean,
Doing any trading?
does anyone have trees?
I have trees.
What would you like for trees?
Oh, I would like some brick for trees.
I could make that arrangement. There you are, sir.
I'm not happy.
I have
with
almost never seen a situation where that trade could get pulled off in round 1. But you have 2 trees, so you can.
And
then
I had 2
infuriates
bricks,
me.
so I could. Alright.
that. Yeah, I could break something right now. I'm feeling it.
Oh,
Alright.
the table flip? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was contemplating it as
We're
well.
gonna go ahead and go for the threaten.
Just so chat knows, the first thing I checked when Braden got this wonderfully made table was how heavy it was, and realized flipping it was probably never
Come on,
an
Ray.
option.
Pass the dice to say Christopher. He just came back from the dead. That's tough to come back from.
And he's
His
got
arm
his
is
exercise.
sore.
He can get the dice then. It'll be like making a milk run by comparison.
A 2 or a 12? Hey,
Snake eyes!
thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
I
you.
hate-
There's our freaking 2 of the night for you.
We're
ladies
just
and
giving him a
gentlemen.
freaking
Why
city.
would you
Why?
do this?
I'm down to see if I get a
I
city in
blame
the first
Raiden for
round.
not being nice and handing him the dice.
I can do that. I will ban.
Will you connect my 2 cities, please?
I can do that. Yeah, that was the other place I was
It's
looking
a
at, 'cause
fully functioning empire at this moment.
In the words of Civ 6, I now have a trader's empire.
that's 7. Well, that's pretty useless this early in the game.
Wee.
No, it's not.
I mean, I prefer to have, like, resources, but,
I will just point out Phil has 4.
He does.
5.
Oh, he's got 5.
Wow, that's a lot of cards.
And 3 of them are stone.
You should seize one.
Braden
should.
took away your second brick and the brick harbor.
He did. But
I also started a resource down as a result.
That has nothing to do with it.
I
mean, in fairness, I would have had that spot and then been in really good shape with a brick harbor. So
Yeah.
we both see what's happening here. Anger would be justified. Because we both know you're eventually going to build a second freaking city there.
I mean, we all know that's the dream. But
I
for,
am going to put that here.
Oh,
That
bro.
is brutal.
You did a trade that gave Braden the road turn 1 after he knocked off by Brick Harbor. You knew this was coming.
I see how it's going to be.
Thank you, sir. I was short on that resource.
Germany,
That's-
we have made ourselves...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No reason to jump to conclusions. Turn 1, man. At least wait till
well, I'm very popular today.
So where do I want my road? There's not really much point in connecting those.
Very angry right now.
On a scale of 1 to I'm gonna murder you all in this room.
I was going to say the scale from
That's
Woodrow Wilson to Joseph Stalin.
basically gonna be wrapping around the same towns, so same
I'm
tiles.
somewhere in that
so
Rockefeller
just
range
go
when
with
they put in the
there.
monopoly laws.
Alrighty, here are your dice.
Oh, Carnegie angry.
Yeah.
A 10?
Oh, I get a sheep.
Trees?
Hitting me.
This is an odd game. Damn it, Shane. That
It's going to
really.
be one of those games for me.
Do you need a sheep?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, the trouble is I don't have anything to trade right now because I'm trying to build up.
Oh, damn. Because I want my wheat back.
You want wheat?
No.
For a sheep?
Not for a sheep, no.
I'm sorry. That's all I got is sheepies.
Nope.
That's not true. I know for a fact you have lots of rocks.
Which made that wheat a pretty good pull, actually.
Go ahead, because I can do.
Yay! I did good. I messed with Phil.
That is always acceptable.
It's a start.
8.
Okay.
That's good for a brick for a couple of us.
Yep, I did a brick, which is why I also give you tried to throw my town into the ocean.
I repaired it.
It's going to be
I mean,
one
it's
of
kind of
those
off
games.
the foundation, man.
That,
Come
that was my B.
on.
I'm going to build a road and just cut Phil off.
Oh, no.
Because, no.
Oh,
Done?
no.
I am done.
Those 10s are going to become terrifying very quickly.
Yes, they are. Six.
About freaking
I
time.
don't have any of those.
Sheep.
Ooh, stone! My turn for the drugs.
Anything else, say, Christopher?
Nope.
Why?
Another one.
Oh my... It's
See,
starting
this,
again.
This right here is.
Told you,
Because I
Chad.
got
We
high.
freaking told you.
Because I got high.
I hate everything.
Well, if anyone is willing to trade me a wood, I can give them a valuable brick. Yeah, very important early game.
I am out of trees, unfortunately.
Anyone?
I
All
would,
my, all my
except for the
trees are
robber
living.
sitting
Huh?
on it.
All my trees are living.
I don't know what that means.
Maybe he doesn't have any in his hand, because those are dead trees.
No one's trees, huh?
No, they're
That's a
living.
bummer.
I
They're
mean,
both alive.
those
one's
aren't...
a plant, one's meat.
And I thought I was getting into the Stone Age.
I am confused, so I'm just gonna pass the
Yeah,
dice.
He has
Assume no one took
confused
the
me.
trade.
He's done me a bamboozle.
I tried.
9. Ooh, some wheat.
Ooh, wheat.
Wheat.
I needed wheat.
Actually, a lot of wheat for a lot of people.
Ooh, hey.
That is not wheat
Chris,
for me.
you want to trade a wheat?
4.
I have a stone or a sheep.
You're gonna give him a city?
No. You gotta sweeten the deal. Oh, I cannot
No.
pass that up.
But
You could.
Yes!
you could have, though, so easily.
I love it, Chris. I love it.
You see the matchstick books?
For a
I hate
week, Chris was
everything.
dead, and it was so nice. No offense. Great, now next time someone throws a snake eyes, that just is going to become more infuriating.
Look, we just know where the robber has to live now, and it lives in this triangle.
Yeah, apparently.
Ah, chat, this is what I deal with every time.
Sorry, not on the...
You are so
It's a
angry.
shame, someone took that roll.
Roll.
8.
8.
Well, I'll take that roll too. That's a brick.
Guess who gets 2 stone?
I do get 2 stone. Would you please care to throw it at me?
Yeet!
Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Got it.
A brick for you, sir.
Oh, I took my brick, sorry. I will allow
fair
you
enough.
to bake it. I was trying to make it easier on you.
No, that's fair.
I saw the rage in the eyes from Phil being Phil. I understand.
You
done?
doing anything, sir?
Nope. Thanks, I hate it.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I'm well below 8.
Oh, sweet. Little's around and watching now.
Oh, they missed me yeeting cards at you.
Well, you know, that will happen.
We need to get
So-
you a yeet cannon.
We do.
Such a stupid word.
It is a stupid word, but it's also hilarious.
How many
So
cards do
hilarious.
each of you all
Oh, I
have?
am well below 8, so...
How many cards do each of
I've
you
got
all
4.
have?
I have 3.
I have 6.
Hello, Italy. I'm going to...
Echo T-Rex.
So before you place that, remember I always say Brayden and Phil are the threats, and then you ignore it, and then Brayden and Phil then proceed to bulldoze us? Actually, that's pretty hilarious. Freaking
I don't like snake eyes any more than the next person.
Well, that's fair. They're especially nasty before they bite you.
I really dislike the 7 this game.
You pick good then, you're saying.
Chad is continuing to sit in their corner and enjoy their popcorn.
Oh, shit.
3.
Michael
Then
Jackson.
I get a brick.
I get brick.
I have yet to be disappointed.
That's normal.
Hey, I get some wood.
Yeah, well.
Hey, so I hear you have timber. Like, and not the kind that just looks like wood because you're stoned.
Who told you? I'm going to have them drawn and quartered.
You did a
By
moment. You did a moment ago when you yelled, "I got wood." Unless you're just very attracted to me, in which case flattered. I'm just not in the mood this week.
At least you said this week.
I mean, hey, you never know what's gonna happen.
It's got to be something strong. It's the only wood I've got.
The trade.
2 bricks.
That's some pretty dope value right there.
It's some
Oh,
very good
look.
value.
You had to trade somebody instead of just using your port. Brayden.
Oh!
The trouble is, he makes a good point, but we're making an effort not to murder each other like
A
we
concerted
used to.
effort is being made on the grounds that you're still probably public enemy number
So
one.
thanks to the trade, I have a talent.
Yes, you.
Why am I?
We have not seen many 4 or 11s yet, but who knows?
You stuck an
Who
early
knows?
city on a thing that helps you build more cities.
And off of 2s, that's just insulting.
No, it did not.
There's a giant table, and you couldn't keep the dice on the entire table?
I've been getting stoned the entire game.
He makes a valid point. That's cockeyed. Reroll.
Yeah, as much as I'd like the 11, he's right.
9.
I mean, not as useful as an 11, but still, that's wheat for everybody.
I mean, wheat? That's not wheat for everybody.
Wheat for everybody who bothered to support the farmers, Braden.
I did support them.
Oh.
And F. Braden.
I supported them.
Do I need to buy you a bumper sticker?
Is there
Maybe?
any wood for sale?
Yeah.
Just thought I'd ask.
Adorable.
No, it was very expensive, and then it was gone.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, well. A 6. And I'm sorry for blowing up your
I
town.
mean,
That's just gonna happen every time.
You just-
6. Dang it.
Sheeple.
Sheep.
It's just because I'm so stoned, okay? I'm so...
I assume it says you were angry and you just didn't want to be open about it.
No.
Fine. Holding emotions in is not great for you.
For the moment, I haven't been nettled to the point where I have to go on the warp.
Another brick!
3s are making me almost as angry as 2s this game.
I am. Wow, this is actually taking a turn for the weird.
I assume you're going to do something there, Chris, with all those cards.
Thanks, Chad.
What'd he say?
Braden supported the wheat farmers by building quarries all over their farms.
I mean, the salt is nice, but...
That sounds about appropriate for your kind of actions.
Look, the quarries are farm adjacent. You can read the map.
Could really go for a 5 rolling.
What's he going to do? That's the question.
Stuff and or things would be my guess.
Whatever I lost.
Oh, no.
He started the victory card game. I like it.
All right, Chris is buying a development card.
Oh, that's right. Development card, excuse me. Anything else? Good, sir?
I mean, that's
Go for it.
Okay.
all they're really good for. But victory points.
Those...
That's not
Did
even
you not pay
remotely
attention
true.
to the game where Braden claimed he wasn't coming after me and he took 3 cities of materials on back-to-back turns?
Well, yes.
To be fair,
there's-
when
You
you
are
buy
wrong,
2
sir.
development
Just admit
cards in a
you're
turn
wrong.
and they're both Monopoly.
Hey.
Fine.
Ooh,
I get a wheat.
I also get a wheat.
Such a good number.
See? Supporting the local farmers.
Big lumber.
Okay.
You just gave him 2 lumber, too, just an FYI.
I mean, there's only so much I can do here. Hey, Mr. I am going to trade him so he could build a city. This is not my fault.
Hey.
You are not one to cast stones
There
on that
was
particular
a
issue, good
deal
sir.
there.
Good sir. You are not one to cast stones on that issue.
It was a deal I couldn't refuse.
I would like to cast stones.
Does anyone have wood they would like to trade?
It might be for the right price.
Is there any 1-for-1 that'll work for you?
You have some stone?
I do not.
I cannot.
Tin!
Oh,
I get a sheep.
Tweez.
So, I think everybody knows this is coming.
you think?
But that's a road and a settlement.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah, so 10s just became terrifying.
Yeah, that's
Chris, I'm really concerned about where 10s are going.
so much distress.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are fine.
That's a 7.
Interesting.
Woo! I just dropped how many cards? 4,
Oh,
6.
did you
I was
have
at 9.
That is my B.
You gotta lose. How many do you have? There we go.
Yep.
But if it's any consolation to you, I'm not going to punish you with this robber.
assuming it's going to feel.
Yeah.
Hello, Phil.
Do you know anybody else exists in this game to hit with the robber?
High
Empty chair, empty chair. Oh, hello, Phil.
I'm invisible.
I would like to take this one.
He got a sheep.
For him, that might be useful, actually.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and use Phil's sheep to build a settlement.
Well, this is distressing.
Things just got
Not
groovy.
okay to use my sheep.
So remember that early game confidence I had that I might be in good shape? Fading
I'm good.
rapidly.
Carry
Yeah. Well, when he took that 8 over there,
Well, at least now you're not going to lose any. And you can punish Phil's too.
I've done nothing wrong, and this is all that's happening
I
to
know,
me.
it's a hard decision. He could do it to Braden, who punished him, but he could do it to Phil, and it'd be funny. And that is, with us, that is a battle.
It is a tough line.
You're under 7 too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't know.
Okay, chat. It's your turn.
Oh gosh.
Where does the meeple
Oh,
go?
we're giving Chad a few seconds to deliberate.
Oh,
Interesting.
I'm not okay with that situation.
Oh, I am.
I am, because it doesn't make any sense to come after me.
Well, we'll give Chad a little bit to puzzle that out.
Braden for revenge, or Phil because it's funny.
I can't even be mad at you if
Or
Chad goes
Shane
after me.
for wild card.
I mean, we don't need to go that direction. That just doesn't make any sense.
And when has that stopped him before?
Never.
I can't even think of anything petty to throw in there to see if you can.
Well, Chad is not weighing in yet. We'll give him another 30 seconds or so to kind of ponder, since I know there's a little bit of a delay.
So Final Fantasy VIII, vastly underrated Final Fantasy.
I love Final
Fun
Fantasy.
system, pretty good characters, really unique way of going after the RPG build. Way better than 7.
I enjoyed the 3 hours I played of it before the PlayStation went, I'm not saving what you're doing.
You do know you can buy the remastered version on Steam now, right?
I own it.
Okay. Wanted to make sure.
That does not mean it has... The
Plus, the
remastered
card game was
edition
amazing.
has been
Yes,
lost
the card
to
game
the
was
library.
amazing.
I hated that game.
I think I cried when I lost all my cards and my save file on Laguna.
Although I'll say this, I also like Caravan from Fallout New Vegas.
Chad is
Like,
currently
that's kind of
leaning
fun.
Feel. Even though he lost sheep, he is benefiting from that snake eyes.
But then again, Braden is dominating and ruining his wheat farmers.
Ooh.
I'm not ruining the wheat farmers.
Farmers in America. Someone's talking great trash about you in chat there, Braden.
Is that
So
a
go for Braden.
Well, that's...
Chat has spoken.
Evidently, I can't be too mad. I did earn it for taking 4 cards from you inadvertently. So I won't go on the warpath with you for this particular
The
transcription.
wheat farmers need their revenge.
Yet.
They've had it.
Add the word yet, because you may go on the warpath later. I won't go on the warpath
For
yet.
I said for this
Okay.
transgression. Because I understand.
It's a road.
Put it on the 3 and the 5 wood. Correct, sir.
You get coastal move. 9. Well, that's wheat.
That's a wheat.
That's a wheat.
Sorry, Braden.
Thanks, I hate it.
How those salt mines gone?
Oh,
How deep are you?
So, anyone have,
I'm in.
anyone have a wood they're willing to trade?
I would have if somebody hadn't hit the robber.
Ah.
look, Phil needed to be punished.
And so did you.
So we shall call this Ye Old Farm Road, since it'll be made out of a brick and 4 hardened wheats. Since timber was in short supply at the time.
It's petrified wheat.
And we are actually going to go that way. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to do that.
Trying, chat. I'm trying so hard to keep it in there. 8. I
Ooh.
get 2.
Value.
Of course, he gets 2 stone.
Look, I tried to block that, and Chris said no.
Hey, I am allowing
There you go,
chat
Anchor.
to choosing.
Oh no, I blocked it and you rolled it off of where I put it. Which
That's
was
not
the
my
I mean,
fault.
well, the robber shoot.
Does anybody need stone?
Yeah, welcome to the table. Welcome to the guy who just had to trade 4 wheat because he couldn't build a road. That would have been a turn ago, maybe.
A stone. I was just asking. Jeez.
No.
I heard crickets there for a second.
There's probably a reason for that.
No,
That's a 10.
I don't like that number.
And I don't either, because I don't get anything for
Ah,
it.
that
Well,
feels
there's
good.
two-
That
there's
felt
2
really
sheep
good.
for one person and a sheep for another.
Oh boy.
I almost missed a sheepy.
Cool. Revenge had wheat farmers. Lay off, please.
No! Took a year and a half
7.
getting my ass handed to me.
No.
Oh
Didn't
no.
take any time at that point. God damn it.
Okay, go ahead.
7.
Oh, look.
Do you have 8? Because if you have 7, you're fine.
I have 5. It's just, I'm sick and tired of no resources.
I'm kind of with you. Hi, Phil.
Unions will be formed, Braden.
They will
They
prevail.
already were.
They will overcome.
They cut off my tree shipment. I've tried to support them.
I
I've
mean,
tried to put the quarries off to the side.
If you start rolling some 4s, I will get you plenty of timber. There is a There's a union, a scab union, just waiting for those 4s to come up at least once this game.
Well, unfortunately, Big
all I
Nine
can do.
is the one actually farming all the wheat, which isn't my fault.
Hey,
That's
speaking
a
of Big
9.
Nine, ah, yes.
Wow, that was
Oh,
timing.
look, Big Nine!
We would like to thank Braden for this. I'll take a city.
I hate everything.
Wow, those salt mines are going deep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my
Wait,
initial instinct was right all along.
We do a fast rewind for a chat here, beginning the game. I don't like going forth. I don't have any places to put my cities, towns, settlements, roads, yeah. And return to present.
Oh no. I didn't like any of them. I still don't like the
8.
initial choice.
Well, there's a brick.
Oh look!
Really? Mr. 2 cities on the board surrounding big city resources, you're gonna whine about 2 of us getting a brick.
Really?
He is.
Yep.
Well, we
Neat.
stay character.
Your turn, Chris. Good talk.
It's St. Christopher.
5. I will take 2 wood though.
I'm feeling slightly irreverent after
I mean,
losing a
fair.
bunch of trees and
Does anybody have
St.
any
Christopher
bricks?
siding with wheat
What
farmers
do you
who
want to
aren't
trade
nearly
for?
as oppressed as they think they
I'll
are.
do a sheep and a wheat.
Done. And there's your brick.
And no, chat. Feel is never satisfied.
Put it towards the 3.
Down to the 3 to 1.
Yep.
Yep.
I see what he's doing, and I like
Yep,
it.
I gotcha.
I shall take longest road.
You shall.
That's
Chris is at 4.
slightly distressing.
I mean, you figure with so many thieves, eventually someone will have an army to put them in their place, but what are you gonna do?
Who says I don't?
But you need 3 of those.
8. Well, more brick.
One brick. I'm good with that.
Ah!
I think I'm up to 10 now. That I've lost to the 7
So,
Yeah.
at least.
anybody have
Or
any
I think
timber
it's
they're
right
willing to
at the
trade?
I haven't seen any in God
I had to
knows
use
how
it to
long.
buy roads.
Yeah, I have that double thing around the 4 that no one's rolling. Does anyone... What? Do you?
You need
maybe?
wood.
I mean, I would say timber, because the rest of me is functioning just fine, but yes.
What are you willing to trade?
What are you looking for, Mr. Phil, who clearly has something in mind already?
I mean, I need brick, but I don't know if you have any to spare.
A brick for wood?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that.
This is a live adaptation of a deal being made with the devil.
I mean, you're not wrong.
The bad part is you cannot tell who is who.
I do know that that is true.
If you have a second wood you're willing to trade.
No.
Okay.
The 5 needs to roll more for that to happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or 3.
So
or a
what do
10.
we do with this now?
I would adore a 10.
And one of that mid places where one more trade would have done good, so I have to make a lot of decisions I'd really prefer not to make, but welcome to life. 3-for-1 port would do good because I've had so many freaking 3s. And because I know I'm going to get robbered if I don't do this. You know what? Let's see if I can find that army.
Oh boy, a development card.
It's fine.
It's not.
I mean, that's usually true.
It feels really, really bad.
Here you go, Phil.
Facts and fees.
I don't have any of those.
I have one. I need some. Yes, those. The furry
And I will
things.
take this stone.
Oh, speaking of furry things, 1.4 for Stardew Valley drops the day before Thanksgiving.
Good to know.
What's in it?
A bunch of end game stuff.
Oh.
And you'll have fish farms that you can mine.
It is
fish.
a 9.
That is a
Fish
9.
eggs.
Ooh, lots of wheat for everybody else. You must really hate that number at this
I'm
point.
not a fan.
Take my 2
I
wheat.
confess I am not a fan.
Hey Shane, would you do me a favor?
Yo.
Would you roll snake eyes?
No.
Does anyone have
Why would you even ask that?
trees or wheat they're willing to let go of?
I am willing to let go of wheat. Nobody has trees right now.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. What are you looking for wheat?
What are you offering?
Uh,
I mean, I know you don't have trees.
I sure don't.
Sheep or stone is good in my case.
I do have a sheep I can offer you.
Okay. Do you want 2 wheat for 2 of those?
I only have 1 sheep.
Okay. We'll do that then.
And go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and build up a city.
Oh, using that harbor, I'm trying not to get angry about him having.
And I understand.
You put it on a 10, the robber is going to visit you. You put it on the 8 and 11, I might not have the robber visit you.
In
I
fairness,
don't think that would be better for you.
It gets me resources.
in fairness, the very way he puts it, there's 2 10s, so you could really screw over Phil more than him. It's kind of a... I said 10s are going to become a scary number for the 2 of us not around them.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to do what you're gonna have to do.
The key word being might.
I will only put on 1 of the 2 10s. That is as good as I can do for you.
In the words of gaming, Chris will remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but first,
I
like,
don't
the
necessarily
wild
feel like being strong-armed by someone who's already beaten me with the robber, so...
That's a 4.
Finally! Yes! I have wood!
I get
The pill's kicked in!
I get a wheat. Braden.
Uh-huh.
Or,
Oh,
no,
you-
Shane.
Oh, yeah,
I got
2
my
wood.
wheat.
Yep.
I was gonna say, I don't get anything out of that.
Are you asking for a trade, or you just...
You, Mr. Wood Money Bags, what do you want? What are you looking for?
What do you want to offer for a timber?
I have sheep and wheat.
1 of each?
Can you throw in a brick?
I cannot, unfortunately.
You know what? You were good to me, I'll be good to you.
I appreciate that, sir. There is the finest timber not from the 9 cartel.
What's wrong with
That's
the 9
totally
cartel?
from the 9 cartel.
What's wrong with the 9 cartel? What are you
Nothing,
talking about?
but that's
Did
solid
you
oak.
steal
I'm
it
giving
from
you
me?
mahogany. It'll
Did
look
you steal
nicer.
from my storehouse and give me my own?
No. Although that is totally something we would do if I had put the robber on you. But I've been harassing Phil instead. Now, if I trade you stone, I clearly stole that from somebody else.
No, that's not the 9 cartel. That's the G cartel. It's the upside down.
Look, I'm in the cartel. I obviously didn't.
I know
stick
you
in
can't
school
read.
For
It's
a long
okay.
amount of time.
It is now your turn there. I can't read.
It's not the decision that an educated student makes.
Snake eyes. Snake.
You shut up and go to hell.
You've already gotten 2.
8. Well, there's a brick.
Oh, that backfired colossally.
See? And now I'm not doubling down on
Oh,
resources
look,
because
you
I
get
put
2
it on the other.
Oh, no, you don't. Robber. Good robber placement, whoever did
I would have
that.
had 2.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
So we're all about these small timber communities. Because apparently I'm playing as Oregon.
You
And we're just going to go ahead and create Portland over there.
You hipster.
Oh,
I know,
God.
right?
4s
Oh, you hipster.
4s are concerning.
Yes, that one time they rolled this entire game.
Mahogany.
Does anyone have a stone they're willing to trade?
I think the man who might have stone has. We've all pretty much shut off.
We have kind of beat him up.
He has been.
All right.
I also notice he has the most
No
cards
vacancy.
and points, so...
I mean, I don't feel that bad, but... Alright, there you go, sir. Eight.
Yeah, that's a solid 16.
Lots of brick.
You got a break.
Was it Braden who placed that? Nice robber placement.
You're doing the Lord's work over there, Rutherford.
That's like a Shane level robber placement.
The Lord's work.
You can see the vein. It's right there.
Right here. Not
Say-
here.
say-
Right here so
Just
much.
right here.
Right
Not
there.
through here.
May
or
Saint Christopher
here,
visit you with all his
but
blessings.
right through there.
I believe it's your turn there, Mr. Braden.
Indeed. 6.
Yep. You
I
get
will
two
take my
stone.
sheep.
2 stone for me. A sheep for you.
All right. Damn it.
And...
Is anybody? Oh, not my turn.
yeah, it is.
Ah.
6. That's a quick way to end this game very shortly if you keep doing that.
Braden.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any brick?
Possibly. What you offering?
Sheep.
Not big into sheep.
2.
I'll give you a brick for 2 sheep.
Can you put that on the 301 port, please?
Us Timber Towns gotta stick together.
Oh my gosh. I've legitimately done nothing wrong, and this is getting annoying.
I mean, in fairness, Namon Brain's gonna open the kick-ass door.
Yeah.
And then we are gonna go after him too late, but it may already be too late.
We can.
8. Well,
Chat, I applaud you encouraging the Robbers Crusade. May it continue on unabated.
I see now that Box Chris only had a fraction of the Saints' power. Hey now.
To be fair, Box Chris only did have a fraction of the Saints' power.
anyone have timber or stone they're willing to trade? More interested in stone, but...
What are you offering?
what are you looking for?
Wheat?
Is there anything else good to offer?
Not really.
Anyone else?
I have wheat.
Huh.
Up to like 18 cards to the robber.
Okay.
He is building. He is building. The
I'm also
biggest
kind of
castles.
horrified about where the game would be if you had gotten those 18 cards filled.
Yeah, that is fair. That is.
I mean,
It'd be over. That would be the answer. The game would be over already.
well, it'd all be.
And we're probably
Most
heading that
of it would
direction
be
now.
stone.
But, so
Yeah, it's not like you can't do anything with stone. Like
what
build
is slightly
cities.
more efficient than a road made of 4 wheat? Using the harbor to make a road with 3 sheep. Now, someone please start rolling 4s, because that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that if 4 decides it wants to run hot, you will be a force.
No, then I'll roll a 7 is what will happen.
Like that.
Hey, I have traded with you.
You've actually
I was
been
gonna
very
say-
nice. I will not go for you.
I'm going to laugh at Brain's trolling you by throwing away the cards you want before you get to pick.
That is a good point.
Does he throw away before?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
He has to go. He has to go down because he's above 7. Then you get to pick which one you want.
Yeah, I think
That's actually pretty nasty.
Right. Now you get to. Now you get to pick one from them.
enjoy. They're all the same card.
Oh, okay. Well, you could have just handed one over.
I will take that though. That's actually pretty handy. We're gonna keep that. And we're going to.
I was willing to dumpster a hand of stone to make sure you didn't get any more.
That is quite vindictive. I will put that in.
John deceiving.
And we are going to go out this way because I need to get another settlement down. And Braden, that's all I can do.
You've done enough. hours.
2 more weeks.
And for you and a week for me.
Great. I'm building a road and ending my turn.
Oh, for a sec there, I thought you were saying ending the game. I was like, well, that's...
I should be so fortunate.
6. I like it.
Great.
I like
Made
it.
that, Robert.
So how does it feel to be feel?
Real bad.
Hey, Rutherford. Good job.
I need you to go back to your crusade on the other side of the world. You were doing all sorts of good things there.
Nope.
What do you give me?
I have literal nothing I can offer you.
I've got wheat for sale.
Well, that is unfortunate in a capitalistic society.
You got wheat. I got wheat. Just saying.
I need stone.
Unfortunately, Rutherford has been choosing to hide out in the 8 mountains.
Ah, my turn.
G Mountains, get it right. It's upside down.
Quad 4s. Yay!
Another wheat.
I get a wheat, and he gets 3 wood. Braden is about to lift off.
Hey, I'm a timber town.
I'm
so
not
it's
in a
it's
position
about
to do
town.
literal anything. I am
Card of your
100%
choice.
stalled.
So
out.
we are definitely going to build a road.
Yep.
There.
But please, do continue to focus your attention on me.
So
I have.
Will.
I noticed.
I
you want
will.
to have
You're wrong.
brick and sheep they're willing to trade?
I have a sheep.
What do wheat do?
I have wheat. That's all I got.
And are there any bricks out there? Usually I'm the one trading them in, so I'm guessing not. That is unfortunate.
It's on an 8 and a 3. Good luck.
Ah, fair enough.
I think I'm happier with my choices.
So... Do I or do I
You know,
not?
it's been so long since I've played those
No, I'm
Final
going to go ahead and
Fantasies.
be a nice person and pass
that it's
those.
hard to say which one is better than the other.
Seven's
Seven's the worst. The end.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Yes, that was an 8.
That was an
As you obliterated my society for some reason, because they never did anything to you. I will take a brick.
I also will take a break.
I'll
I
take
have
my 2
cards.
stones. Now, what do I do with this? Oh, that's...
I have an angry Poland game going on my Medieval 2's campaign right now.
Like your Poland, or Poland is just like the 1 in 50 game where they're killing everybody?
So
The 1 in
that's
50.
2.
I'm playing as Russia.
That's
Oh, well, they're always angry at Russia.
2.
No,
Or-
like,
Orthodox scum. I'm just saying in
Okay,
context. and
Phil's at
character.
6 points now.
Just stop it. Don't anyone dare roll a snake eyes.
Are you done, Phil?
Yes, I passed the dice. Snake eyes. Snake eyes.
And no.
do a 7.
I would love a 7.
Oh!
Adorable!
Hallelujah!
Well, that was easy.
Oh, man.
Doing the Lord's work, Rutherford.
And the robber was told, "Thou shalt move as to the quarries," and he did. 11. Oh, I've been waiting all game for that
Holy
one
moly.
too.
I have
2
that
sheepies.
number.
I get 2 sheep.
I get a sheep.
Does anybody have any stone?
Nope. The robber's been going
The
from
robber
quarry to
got
quarry.
lost while he was exploring Phil's quarries and wound up on the other side of the world.
Okay.
Pick up a card.
Another one.
Another development card. That's mildly concerning in its own right, but
Anything else, say, Christopher?
Nah. But you're going to roll a 7.
Yeah, you noticed. First time all game, more than 7 cards when it's my roll.
you notice his instinct was not to impose divine intervention.
Come on, anything but.
Stone!
I mean, I guess I might have preferred a 7 in that case, but
Yeah, he gets 2 stone for that.
2 stone is not sufficient to do much of anything in my current hand.
I don't
So,
okay.
we have Germany, Russia, Oregon, and
Did you
possibly
get your
Italy.
Did you get your sheep for
I
this?
did.
Okay.
care. Wait, which one am I?
Go do the Lord's work, Rutherford. Godspeed. I don't know.
Excellent.
He's Oregon. You're Germany.
How am I Germany?
Because I said you're Germany.
Because
Which
There
means
are
he's
implications.
Italy.
you consistently come out of nowhere to suddenly have 4 cities mass producing. It's a pattern. Remember when you asked me if there was a history?
I've been kind of trying
I didn't ask. I merely implied.
So I will be trading in for the last town I can build without upgrading to a city. So maybe I'll finally get some stone. Except there's a robber there. So let's go ahead and fix that. Hi, Phil.
I'm okay
I
with
will
that.
take your card.
I'm perfectly.
I-
Now, if you want to roll Snake Eyes, Snake Eyes, Snake Eyes, it would be hilarious.
It would be. I'm a little concerned you moved that off the 8, but
I was gonna say, if you rolled Snake Eye, or like if it did a full round of Snake Eyes, I'm sorry, Braden. The stream might be over because your table might be out your front window.
And I am going to use my harbor to do a trade-in. And cool. The robber does not threaten me now.
Cause
All right, chat. Who's who? Who's Russia, Germany, Oregon, and possibly Italy?
I think I'm Oregon. That's a
Well,
5.
we're gonna call that a 5.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
That
a
couldn't
5.
have landed any other way.
So 5.
I get a wheat.
You get 2 wood.
I get 2.
Oh, hey, I get 2 wheat. That's a nice arrangement.
Oh, that 2 stone does nothing for me.
It still does nothing.
It's your turn. I got.
It does once you roll a 6 and get more stone.
So
I have to do that first, and I have to roll a 7 to move a robber.
Well, there's your 6 for 2 stone.
Fine. Fine, I see.
Keeps on whining.
yeah, I know.
Nothing's ever good enough for him.
It's because it's not.
Rolled his way to a city, but no, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. It's not helpful. It's not helpful at all.
How dare they give me a city
Didn't do
when I
any
wanted
good.
an empire?
Wasn't fancy enough.
He is at 5, and he is moving pretty quickly. I am stalling because the robber seems to enjoy my lands.
8. And now he gets 2 brick on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's much we can do at this point because he's got the big numbers covered.
We'll see.
Braden,
Yeah, huh?
I would like your brick you just picked up.
What you offering?
Sheeple.
Shane picked up brick too.
Ooh, sheep is pretty much the only thing I don't have a use for.
Wait, let's just roll 8. Oh, right, type of
Do you have
brick.
anything else other than sheep?
Wheat.
I would take wheat.
What?
There you go.
This close to ending the game, and you hand him a city ingredient.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, no, it's called throw the game at a certain point.
Wild card.
So angry.
Shane is Oregon, Braden is Germany, Phil is Russia, and Chris is Italy or possibly the Vatican.
Wait, who was on?
You're
Oregon.
Oregon.
You're
Okay,
Oregon.
that
That
makes
was
sense.
that wasn't argued.
Yeah.
I can live with Germany and Phil's Russia.
Freeze.
That's acceptable.
He's starving his own people for rocks.
Oh. Well,
This is taking an interesting turn.
does anybody have a sheep they're willing to
Yes.
trade? Or a stone?
I have
Sheep.
stone.
What do you want for the stone?
I am needing sheep or wheat.
Unfortunately, I can't give you either one of those.
How about I trade you both my sheep for anything?
Both your sheep, you say?
Yes.
God.
I
2 for 1 or 1 for 2?
Two
I want to do 2 for 2. God.
anything. You don't want it, I'll take it. This is Chris Vatican, St. Christopher's Vatican
Everything was
wholesale surplus military
You know what?
and
I will take 1 sheep from you.
all right.
I
Welcome
tried.
to
It
St.
just
Christopher's You Brew Catan Warehouse.
That's true.
actually. I'm gonna
And
do-
Booze Emporium.
and this is why
Sure.
Chris's symbol is a T-Rex holding a tiara.
So I'm gonna build a road. And I am going to spend a stone, wheat, and sheep, because I'm utterly incapable of building cities for one of the cards. Okay.
Take the dice.
What if we just want to skip you?
It is a good plan.
I hope Snake Eyes.
5.
5
Five.
works too.
Oh, I gotta weed out of that, I suppose.
Yeah.
I chose very poorly. I'm not
Are there any
even-
numbers you don't get 2 things on anymore?
9.
Especially 9.
What was your
I am
decision?
looking for a sheep.
Okay.
I have wood or stone.
Stone.
I'm looking for wheat,
What are you offering?
wood or stone.
If you give me a stone, I'll give you a wheat.
Thank you.
I'm resigned to the fact we will be a bunch of hipster logging towns on the coast. That is my lot in this continent, apparently.
So that was a.
I'm a part of a greater country, but I'm my own governing body, so I'm okay with this.
We're Narcos. Oh God, I can't. Monty Python line. The
Okay.
8.
That's an 8.
No, thank you.
Nope.
I keep forgetting one of the 8s. And I did all that effort to get out there. All those wasted resources.
Oh, this is going so weird.
I'm gonna build a city.
He has made a decision, folks.
I mean, he
Yeah.
was going to.
I don't like it at all.
No, we build our cities upside down in this country.
Your cities are about to be occupied.
As if
Just
there
so
wasn't
you know.
enough. As if there wasn't enough competition in the lumber industry as there was.
7.
Thanks, I hate
It
it.
is a weird game where I'm so thoroughly outclassed, no one's even looked at me for the robber. I'm not sure it's ever happened before. Except that one time where it just, yeah, ugh.
Oh, dude.
Where I ended the game with 3 points.
Yeah,
The
usually
third on my last turn.
I usually use 5 or actually 6 as my benchmark.
Yeah,
Like,
It's a road.
across the 3-to-1 port. Rutherford, go forth once again. In the name of St. Christopher,
Yeah!
I mean-
capture and seize those lumber cities.
You do you.
Someone gets to
I
wheat
still
and you
don't
get a
think
wheat.
I'm in the strongest position currently.
The number of times you've said that and then scored 5 points
Yeah.
on a single turn to win,
I-
it just... We play with you too much, Brady.
I also
Even if
have
it's true, we don't
3
believe you.
cities and nowhere else to get points.
Well, that's the trouble. It's happened so often, even if you're told the truth, we don't believe you.
no.
Anyone have stone or brick that want to trade? I do.
Trade a brick.
Field,
Or, excuse me,
who has
wheat.
all his stone unblocked.
I'm looking for wheat or brick.
Brick.
Brick. I can give you a wood.
Yes.
Cool. So I am going to build 2 roads. And I believe that means the Oregon Pacific Highway cutting across the board. 4, 7, 8 is longer than yours, correct? 8 to 7? Thank you.
That's alarming.
Shane is now at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this is where I wish I paid attention, because I don't know if anybody on this board has wheat or not.
That's also terrifying.
Well, 4 just rolled. Which color is this?
Brown, that's Phil.
Oh, hi, Phil. Sorry, I'm going for the huge upset victory if I can pull it off. Oh, sorry. Knight.
Yep. 2/3
Come on,
of the way
wheat.
to 2 more points.
Damn it.
Please tell me you got the wood. No, you did not.
Actually, I was hoping for the wheat, but
I know you were hoping for the wheat.
Oregon has just achieved longest road, the beginning of the Oregon Trail. Just don't get dysentery.
the Pepto-Bismol. We are prepared
Isn't-
for that, chat.
Isn't
Thank you.
Oregon at the end of the Oregon Trail?
Depends which way you're going. If the wagons are
Has
headed east,
achieved, not started. Has achieved longest road.
here you go, Mr. Phil.
Phil, roll the dice.
Sorry. something more
On
important.
the board.
I will move them over. I'm just
And
not
no.
going to destroy.
Yeah, he does keep destroying my settlement.
3.
That was a 2.
Yeah.
That was a 3.
Oh,
I get
no.
2 bricks.
That's not good.
I get 2 wood.
I get a brick.
So yeah, I'm gonna point out I am definitely not primary threat at this point.
No.
Is there a sheep for sale?
No.
I mean, I think we're at the point where there's not going to be a lot of trading because everyone's shooting for their one shot and getting victory.
Damn.
I took
no
my
sheep.
swing and I'm hoping nobody hits me at this point because I failed miserably.
Yep.
But based on math, I would have been 1 point short anyway, so English major.
Bryn, what was your major again?
English and business.
Okay. So you took half a good idea.
In fairness, English as a secondary major is a great idea nowadays. Especially if you would stay in the business field. Thanks, Brayden. I'll take 1 wood, and 2 wood, and 3 wood, and wow, that turned out to be a great robber placement.
Sure did.
Woo!
I got nothing. Go, Chris.
Okay, hold on a minute. Alright, little ones, I love you. Good night. Sleep well. I will see you tomorrow night after work, okay?
Aw, that's really
Good
sweet.
night, little ones.
Good night.
Go ahead. 9! I like it a lot.
Oh, you get a week there, Chris.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm out of this game.
Oh, I'd have to do that. Oh, it's the road thing.
Das Wort!
Ah.
Das
Rutherford.
Oh
must-
man, really?
Rud.
Do you have a stone?
Me?
Phil.
No.
Brayden. You're not playing with rocks?
I haven't gotten any because they
Uh,
A, haven't rolled, and the
six
one time
has-
they did, the robber was on them.
I may have a stone.
I am so okay with that situation.
I mean, you would be. You're in a way better board
That's
position
a
than I
look
am.
right there. And we finally hit the point where we have found an evil that the wild card is not willing to deal with. We have.
That almost never happens.
I know.
Darkest moment in history.
I feel kind of special that I caused this to happen.
Who knew that the power of dysentery
Go
would
for it.
conquer all?
Pepto-Bismol.
Of course.
No,
There's
he's
al-
lying.
There's also the pure fact that Chris is betting on the math with Shane has over 7 cards again.
Do sis, do sis, do sis.
No,
I
you
mean,
had.
that's
Oh,
not
no.
great either.
Jeez.
10. Oh, fuck.
Well, if I
Well,
any roll could have
congratulations
put me
to-
back in the game. That's
Congratulations,
the one.
people getting all the fucking
4.
things.
1,
Wow.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There was a number to give me a shot back at this
I
game.
mean,
That was it.
That was angrifying.
Somebody liked my Das Wort. St. Christopher intensifies.
So, nobody's trading wheat, I'm assuming.
What you got?
Phil,
What are you looking for, Phil?
my armies will march over your 2 and 8.
Fuck. Fuck.
So,
I hear
you
Oh,
want,
look. War were declared, boyo.
so you want to give me wheat for a stone?
Yes. You
I could do that.
want to do it again?
Oh, no, because I'm going to sit you up, and that would be very self-defeating if
Oh,
I did it again
yes,
to you.
that is awesome. Good job, Shane.
That's also super bad.
Jessica, don't really want... that
Oh,
angers
trust
that
me, it's
force.
moving next turn.
I'm willing to wager that that will happen. Let's see. And I am going to build a section of road. From coast to coast. Can't we all just get along?
No.
Absolutely
In
not.
fairness, I was the good guy trading with everyone most of the game.
Frickin' orchids.
Burn your cities to the ground.
Pronounced Arkansas.
That's a 7.
That's a 7.
Look at Phil's
I'm way
hand.
under 7. Yeah.
Look
11.
at Phil's sand.
I have 11.
You have this. Oh god, you gotta get rid of 6.
No, I get to keep 6.
Oh, you gotta keep 6. Is that how it goes? Okay.
Yeah. I pitch 4.
I need to get people to remind me of the rules. 'Cause I'm constantly penalizing myself a little
This
bit
has
more.
been the first game where you haven't really done
I know I
a
haven't.
you.
I haven't shot myself in the gut repeatedly. I mean, I've only had 2 chances, but usually that means I'm 2 for 2 at this point. Marksman. That should be like a 007 revamp achievement. Self-marksman.
Ricochet kills you.
For when you could get it or your own proximity mines.
Oh god, that was so much fun.
It was.
I was the horrible guy that did suicide bombing before it was cool with the hand grenades. You just pull the pin and you run around and chase
We had
people.
someone in our group who did that too. Although, while I didn't wear that hat when we moved to Perfect Dark, I was the asshole who threw the pinball grenades.
Oh, those are great.
I adore
Look,
them.
a wide room. Row 3. Run the other direction.
The power of Oregon is on Shane's side.
Fun fact,
Yes.
that's how I introduced my dad to Perfect Dark.
Oh. I take it he's not a fan anymore.
No, he actually
8.
is rather a big
I think
fan.
that's just 1 brick for me.
That's 2 for
That was a
me.
good placement.
Yeah.
I like that.
Alright, well, I'm going to pretend like anything I do in this game still matters until the settlement.
Participation, Brayden. That's unusual for you.
You had 7 points with ports. This could go bad on us very quickly.
It could, but the dice have to roll correctly, and thus far they have not. I'm done, go ahead.
That just means you do.
Oh, actually, I'm going to build a road and then
Proxy
go.
pinball was the most annoying thing
Yes, it was.
Nice.
Oh, you were cut off by road after I had such a nice hop. 3. I don't think I. Oh, I do. 2 bricks.
That is heavy.
I adore Proxy
Yeah.
Pinball.
Hold on.
My soldiers are marching on you.
Proxy Pinball probably is responsible for more of my geometry knowledge than I am proud to admit.
Oh, all the times in life I've used geometry. You'll use it in pool. No, because the ball never goes the way you think when you go, oh, it hits there, goes there. No,
spin
it doesn't.
happens. Spin is
But in
big.
shooter games, geometry is beautiful.
Yeah.
Basic
Shooter games.
geometry was beautiful. Come on, something useful. 8. I don't think that's useful to me.
Ah! My armies have
No.
marched upon you.
That is Rutherford.
To be fair, Rutherford commands the respect of 1,000 armies.
My
Can't
two
even argue
knights.
with that.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I don't know how to argue with that.
that,
So I'm gonna trade that for that. Get us 3
did we just
ports.
rename the robber Rutherford?
Rutherford.
I believe we might have. Yeah, Farsight sniping was super busted.
It was, but I had the type of friend who would find a way to proxy mine a place and never come out after 1 kill, and I farsighted the shit out of that bastard because he deserved it.
Probably my favorite Farsight story is not the one where I got the most kills, but we were playing a 10-minute game with bots, my roommate and I in college. And oh, that's distressing. And
1,
I had to leave for something
3.
3 minutes into the game. So I was like, whatever, you keep playing. And it was a game with Farsight, so I'd been doing my typical thing and had 30 points before I left.
Oh, jeez.
I come back like 4 hours later from the thing I had to go to, and my roommate is just steamed, like super mad. And he's like, the game is still up, and he's just like, you won. And he's in second with 29. And I'm just, I have no choice but to die of laughter at that point. Yeah. Which did not improve his mood, Annie.
But it was funny.
But it was hilarious.
I have wheat or brick for sale.
Maybe.
What do you want for the wheat?
Stone. I cannot get high enough.
I can't deliver that. I could give you 2 wood.
You can give me 2 wood for what?
No, whatever you were offering before you gave it to Chris. Wheat, I think he said. Yeah, I'll give you 2 wood for that.
That's not a good thing. Why do you keep feeding the feel?
Because we're all at endgame.
I think this is.
It must be nice.
You have been here enough times. You know how it feels. Remember when I actually put down... Okay, so put this playing in context. I played Settlers of Catan for 3 years. I actually put down on my bucket list 1,000 things I want to do before I die to win a game of Settlers, because I went 3 years without beating him in a single game. There is very little sympathy over here. Even when it's Azurb, there is very little sympathy over here.
Oh my
Why
gosh,
would you
our
block up
side
the
was
road?
so busted. Also, Brother Tristan and his Slayers.
Oh.
That's a 3.
3. Oh, I'll take 2 bricks.
Well, I'm going to contribute the last positively useful play I have to this game to Sir Christopher by building a road. It all stops here.
I know, on both sides, you two blocked me in.
I have done what I can for you. I am out of cards and out of plays. Carry on. Godspeed, St. Christopher.
I will do my best.
4.
Cool.
Yeah,
Whoa.
those remote control rockets that just... You turn a corner
Forward.
and just see a white contrail headed for your face.
Yeah, you start running
And
and
it
kept
just be
following
like,
you.
no.
No. At least get me into a group.
So, Goldeneye, I got good enough with the sniper rifle in the dam, the first mission.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you citied up.
I turn the corner
4, 3, 5.
and take out the
a good
entire
placement.
dam
Mm-hmm.
There you go, sir.
from step 1 without raising an alarm, basically.
That was not an easy thing
You have
to
a sheep?
do. I ended up doing that too.
No, I
but
don't. That's why I
It was
would have asked
very
for,
hard
actually.
to do.
Phil,
Yeah. Huh?
sheep.
No.
Braden, sheep.
Would Sir Christopher be so kind as to bless me with a flock?
I don't. I cannot.
Then
I
I
have
cannot offer you sheep back to your altars, St. Christopher. I am sorry.
I apologize.
I mean, it's not a guarantee I win as long as I roll a 7, but I'm feeling pretty good about the chances if I roll any decent number now.
Yeah, I'm aware. You're in stupid good shape.
11. Yes, that is.
Ow, that's 4
That
sheep.
is great. Yes, that is 4 sheep for me. And who is green?
Green gets 2 sheep.
Oh.
Thank you, St. Christopher. I have been blessed with this flock of sheep.
All you need to do is ask, and you shall receive.
Oh, that's...
And that is a victory point. So.
Of course it is.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Never mind. I have
He's
longest
at
road.
8.
7, 8.
He's at...
I don't have largest army, do I? So
Nope.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7. So that's
Yeah,
just
I
9.
tried.
Never
It's
mind.
9.
So we'll try this again because no one's going to trade with me at this point.
Better get the Pepto-Bismol.
There's a sheep. And there's 3 for the wheat.
Okay.
And there is 3 for the stone. And I can't use that this turn.
Great.
So,
Well, that's just lovely.
well, I would build a road, but everybody has cut me off.
So,
Chat, have you seen this? Do you see this? Nothing. Carry on.
I am.
My turn.
So,
You do
how
have a
many
settlement
roads?
spot.
Get your stuff you traded for though.
Oh, he
He
built.
spent it. He bought a development card,
Oh, okay.
and I'm pretty sure it's a soldier.
Civilian.
Oh, that's a thief. I think I know where this is going.
Yeah, it's just a matter of where.
You get a feels bad man.
I mean, there were only a few ways I could play out and not finish it off, but that's how it went. Grab it from him, or...
Go ahead, please. Try me. Come over here.
Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't been a threat in this game for a while.
12!
Value! Here's a brick for you, and 2 bricks for me. So, Chris, buddy pal, you need to build roads, or we're gonna lose. I have 2 bricks I can offer you toward this cause.
Oh.
I need wood though.
I mean, because
I don't have that. Nobody's rolled a 10.
Oh.
I mean, yeah. Then I could have had a few more sections of road. and
I
you
can
could have
give
had
you
a
2
settlement
bricks
area.
or a wood.
You made
Yeah.
a decision, didn't you,
Can
Phil?
you do one of each?
No.
I didn't even see it.
Why not?
Like,
Because I
you
have 2
actually
bricks
a
in my
settlement
hand
spot
and the
over
brick
there.
harbor.
I do, but I haven't had the pieces to make a cell.
Oh.
So
And
had
I
to
am
build
willing to
everything.
do
I thought you were
everything in my power to
trading
back
in
the
for it.
second longest road so that maybe we don't die at the start of Shane's turn.
I have bricks. I have a brick I could trade if you need it.
I need
I-
wood.
Oh, sorry.
I will take a
The blue
brick
pill
for a
has
sheep.
worn off.
I am desperate enough. I will trade with Theo. I'll take brick for sheep.
Is it still
Now
your
I
turn?
can offer you one of each.
Is it still your turn?
It is.
Oh.
I could offer you one of each if you'd like now. I'll take it. Enjoy.
Okay.
I'm done. Carry on.
Wait, what did you just do?
I traded him a road for a wheat.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm trying to get longest road away
God
from
dang
shit.
This is actually the worst thing for me because I'm not getting any supplies. Everyone picks me off. What makes you feel any better? I can't win once I lose longest road. There is no other path to victory.
I'm trying. You're gonna win at the start of your turn if I don't just.
You are making a lot of false
Sandbag.
assumptions.
I disagree.
You're not. Yep.
I still think he's got me by 1.
Yeah, even Chad is surprised I was desperate enough to trade with Theo.
I'm still don't have you by 1.
No, it's.
You have space though, whereas I have cut off in every direction.
Oh,
It's your turn.
I have no road building resources I can offer you.
Uh-oh. I got 0 notifications about y'all going live, and I fell asleep. I blame the children.
Well, blaming children's always a good plan.
It's kind of
The
fun.
notification.
Yep.
Are you following us, the observing? Because that's how you get the email notifications.
So
I get 4.
8 was rolled, so people are getting brick and stone.
I'll take 3 brick. I must feed St. Christopher's road experience.
So here is the moment I pull a braid and then piss off everyone.
Shit.
I do have a monopoly, and I will call it on stone. Thank you.
Eat shit, I have none.
Well, that's fine. The rest of the table had enough that I believe.
You
I
got
don't-
a city in there?
Strangely, no.
I feel better.
But let's see.
I feel better.
2.
I have missed bibs. I'm not gonna lie.
Something happened. We
Yeah, the
lost our
streams.
video.
The stream's dying.
Is it?
Stream
Is
is
it on our
it's
end, or-
flashing red. It says it's still streaming. It's flashing red.
It's going real slow on this end.
Okay. Is there something using up? I'm gonna close Chrome. Or do I need to keep?
Trident
you don't need
Dragonite
Chrome
says,
video.
nope, 'twas my internet.
Okay.
No,
Okay, maybe it was just the internet
really
being
going
grubby.
slow here.
I'm gonna close Chrome because we don't need.
We don't
it open.
need Chrome, no.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still up. Once
Okay.
I reloaded the page,
Good
it's
to
showing
know.
us.
Okay. We are in the.
Well, that's for
like
weight.
we're flashing red and orange in the lower right hand corner.
Oh, that means we're having buffering issues.
And that's not something we can fix. That's...
I
we're-
am
We're hooked up to the hard
following
line
you.
Ethernet.
Following you lot, that is.
Oh.
You should get an email from us when we go live.
And
What?
No, I'm
You
talking
done?
chat.
done. Yeah, nothing I can do. Close with no cigar.
I need an 8 or a 2.
No, you're not allowed. I am not
You're
denying
going
Shane
to get
victory, just
a
hand it to
7.
you.
A 5. A 5.
Ooh, that's
5
sweet.
is 2 wood.
I'll take 2 wheat.
Shit, you got 2. Fuck. Oh, that's it for me then.
Yeah, we're really slow.
I mean,
Let me
I-
look at the stream.
It is. Well, also we're at prime volleyball time right now, which is going on just down the street.
That shouldn't matter.
I'm gonna say I have a really good
That's
connection.
60. Oh no, the kilobyte per second keeps jumping. It goes 611, 1838, 613,
Could be MediaCom being shady.
2676.
yeah, we're stuck with
2589,
MediaCom. There's nothing we can do about that. If they're
1375,
deciding to
16.
rail us
there-
back.
A brick for sale.
They're throttling you guys right now.
Super.
Yep. We're not doing this to customers. Yes, you are.
Yeah,
consistently.
absolutely are.
Brick for sale?
Oh, honey brick.
No. Okay.
I mean, I know you wouldn't if I hand it to you.
Yeah,
so...
I'm not. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm just more concerned about the immediate.
It's not Comcast's fault for the lag. It's Mediacom here in Cedar Rapids.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Mediacom, and they're gosh awful.
They're not fun.
I'm just going to point out that Phil actually has space to build Longest Road and easily beat you guys. And you're sitting back and letting it happen.
I am not. I'm feeding Chris road building materials as fast as I can.
At which point Phil wins because I can no longer get 10 points and Phil will.
You know what? I'm good with neither of you. Greg.
I can't take Longest Road from you, though. Mine taps out at
10.
10.
Mine has 9.
10.
No, yours is at 10.
That's
2,
an
4,
interesting
6,
number.
8, 10.
Does the computer need to update?
No, it shouldn't. I updated it yesterday.
Okay.
2.
10?
Get your
Jeebus.
6 cards.
Yeah, that hands me a lot of cards all of a sudden.
I don't think it can do anything with that.
No, the computer doesn't need updating. According to Braden, he did it already.
Yeah, that
Oh,
happened yesterday.
hey, we're getting back into sustained greens and yellows.
Sometimes
Oh, good.
Mediacom just straight out throttles internet because in
Never
poorer
mind.
neighborhoods, even though they say they don't.
It's
Everybody knows
awful.
this.
So,
Because they want to sell us a
There
Super
we
Ultra
go.
package.
Now we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We
We
are
good?
green and good.
Okay.
No,
Hold
on Twitch. We're good to go. We're not
Oh.
throttling on Twitch.
All right, that's
Okay.
good. It might also, there might have been some screwiness with Twitch too.
yep.
Hard
nope.
to say.
Screw those guys. I'm thinking with pineapples.
Yeah, that's about
I,
right.
I would not be opposed to that. You can hit a lion roar at it.
Ugh, don't even get me started.
So whose turn is it?
It's
To
mine.
dash my dreams at this point?
2, 4,
You'll get your revenge and block us.
No, I won't. Braden always wins that game.
Wild card.
In that game, it doesn't matter. You can't wild card block.
I will say Mediacom is much better to have than CenturyLink.
You're not wrong. If
Yeah,
there is
you're not
anyone
wrong.
worse,
I have CenturyLink at work, and it's a nightmare.
it
I had
sure
Imon at my
is.
previous apartment, and I didn't appreciate how good they were until
Oh,
I
we
lived
have
on them.
Imon at home, and I love it.
Yeah,
Oh my
they were the best company I ever worked with for internet.
Oh my gosh, they're so nice and helpful. And right away, when you want customer service, you get it, and they're happy to help you out too.
Well, I'm gonna flail and
See,
scream.
that's weird. I have CenturyLink in the cities, and I have no issues.
That's because it's the Twin Cities and they're.
Twin Cities do tend to be a bit more on top of it. I don't care what anyone says. There is a difference when it comes to red states versus blue states and how companies act, because they can get away with more in red states.
Yeah.
So you tend to get less service. It's not political, it just consistently works out that way when you measure it.
Are you trading me?
Actually, do you need them?
Do
Do you need
what?
roads?
I don't know, they were
doesn't
the bank,
matter
weren't
to
they,
me.
Shane?
Have fun.
I mean,
Do your thing.
And I'm flailing and screaming at this point.
Do your thing, boo boo. My turn.
Yepper.
12. Jeez, really?
Okay. Yeah, there's the bricks. Okay.
Already got it.
Yeah, I
It's
need
okay.
bricks too. I have 12 as well.
Oh lord, you do.
Yeah.
Would you trade a wood for a brick?
For you? Yes. Oh wait, you
I'm
need
sorry, Shane.
Yeah.
There you go.
What can you do?
I'm on this side of the table with you.
If two players are that determined to shut you down, there is not much
Yeah.
you can do about it. Because my power was not from a production standpoint.
No, that's
Nope, other one.
night. I need the longest yard. Now, sir, it is your turn.
Stream is not frozen for us.
We are running fairly good, but
6.
we are getting bottlenecked. 6? I despise that number.
Yeah,
That's
Green gets
so-
a bunch of stone.
A lot of stone.
Try reloading your Twitch of the observing. I had to do that
you
on my
get a
phone,
sheep.
and it's working fine now.
Oh, is that where the other one? I was looking for it. Lost it.
Oh my god, I got a sheep.
That's not amazing. So that's largest army.
Yeah, which puts me where I was before, except I can't get longest road, which means you or Phil is going to win the game.
Maybe
You
somebody's
still have.
gotten on your network and is torrenting all the things.
No, not possible. I don't use torrents and the network's closed.
You have 3 links you could build.
I have to have the stuff to build them.
True.
That's an 11.
It's over.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Yeesh.
Oh, wait. I only need to use 2 of those.
You didn't even need the 11, you cheeky.
Yep.
That's what you get for concentrating on me instead of the threat.
In fairness, depending on how
I
the dice
got
came
my
down,
ass
I actually
handed
might have been
to
able
me
to
the
steal
first part
it.
of that game, I'll have you know.
Yes, as we told you would be able to if the game went on.
I was, it looks like, yeah, I'm short a wheat of getting to 10. I also wasn't expecting the game to go on. There were so many points where you were just sitting there holding us hostage at 9 with a development card.
Except I couldn't get the largest army one I needed for like 5 straight turns. And by that time I lost longest road, which put me back to,
Fine,
oh,
deal.
I can't build and get points. That's unfortunate.
Yep. He actually won one.
It's been a long time since I've won a Settlers game,
See,
and it feels...
This is why we have to keep hating on Phil.
Yeah.
Okay, get the camera
I
on
was-
him. Victory speech.
Yep.
Hopefully be better than last time, Phil. Did you learn anything?
No. Do I ever?
Yeah, probably not.
Speech.
Supposed to give a speech. But really what this came down to was Braden deciding to stab Shane square in the face. Instead of me, which actually felt pretty good.
Repeatedly. Don't forget the
I mean, he
adverb
did have to
repeatedly.
take the knife out of me before he stuck it into Shane. So I still don't feel bad for him. But that's besides the point.
If you like what you just saw, please support us by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel for more great gaming content.